Okay, so for this video, I'll be going over kind of the basics of Photoshop CS6. I'll be going over specifically how to start and create a new canvas, which is what you'll need for your background for the agenda book design that we're doing. So I'll go over kind of how you set things up and just over a couple of the tools just as a refresher. Okay, so first, to go into Photoshop, you'll need to go to your start menu, and if you don't have Photoshop listed over here to the left, you'll need to go to all programs and then down to Adobe Master Collection, and then towards the bottom there you should see Adobe Photoshop CS6. Okay, so you're going to go there, give it a chance to load. And then when you come to this screen here, you're kind of at the opening screen. Okay, so just to kind of refresh your memory about what you'll see here, over here to the left is your kind of toolbar that has all of the main tools that you'll be using. Over here to the right is where you'll see your layer box, which is where all of your different layers, your images, your graphics will appear, and that's kind of how you place things in order, and I'll show you that in a minute. And then up here at the top is how kind of like your upper toolbar. So let's start a new canvas. So we'll go to File and then New, and then it brings you here. So I'm going to go ahead and name mine Agenda Design, and then where it says Width, just to kind of give you the specs for it again, that's not it. Where are the specs? I have them somewhere around here. Oh, our specs are 5.5 by 8.5. Okay, so I want to make sure here that it is on inches and not on pixels. Okay, so make sure that's on inches, and it was 5.5, so we're going to do 5.5, and the height I think was 8.5. Correct? Yes, by 8.5, so that would be 8.5. And then the resolution was supposed to be 300 because we wanted nice print quality. And color mode, remember, should be CMYK. That's what it should be for any time you're going to a professional printer, which these will be. Okay, and background contents, I'm just going to go ahead and leave white, and then I'm going to hit OK. Once I hit OK, I have my nice new blank canvas here. Okay. Now, just to kind of go over real quick, once you have your canvas created, remember you can do different things with the designs. If you wanted to just have like a solid color on a design, you would just choose what color you want over here in your left color picker box, and you would choose the color you want. I'm just going to choose some kind of random color here, and then you would grab your paint bucket tool, which might be hidden underneath your gradient tool, which is, if it is, just click and hold it, and you would grab your paint bucket tool, and then you just click and drop right in the box, and there is your background color. That's if you want a solid color. Okay. Okay, so now if I wanted to bring in some pictures. Now remember, before you should have already downloaded your pictures. If you weren't sure, they're in the project briefcase. Under the design requirements, there were many links that you could download. Okay, I already have all of these downloaded on my computer, so I'm good there. So to add one here, well, there's different ways of adding it. To do it kind of quickly, I'm just going to go to File, Place, brings up my pictures, and let's say, well, I know I want the logo. Where's my C for logo? I don't even know if that's it, but I'm going to choose it. Okay, To resize it, remember you want to hold down your shift key while you drag in the corners, and that allows you to resize it. Now right now it won't let me do anything else. See, if I try to click on something, it won't, unless I place it. So to place it, you either hit the check mark up here, or if this pops up, you just hit place. Okay. Now currently I'm on my move tool, and that gives me the ability to move it. As long as I have this checked, I can resize it, holding down my shift key. I can resize it. Ooh, I just flattened it. I made it weird. Hold down my shift key and hit the plus. And I can place it wherever I want it to. Okay? I'm going to bring in another picture. So remember, that's File, Place. Let's use this one. Let's say I wanted this picture on there. That's kind of my... Now, I'm not doing this as a real design. I'm just kind of doing this quickly just to show you. Okay. To see right now, this is kind of the important thing of the layers over here. Anytime you move these around, based on whatever layer I have selected over here, that's what I have control over. If you notice, I'm trying right now to click and move the logo. It won't let me do it because right now in my layer box, I have the thumbs up picture selected. If I want to move the logo, I need to click the logo over here in my layer box, and now I have control over the logo. Okay, so right now I want to put the logo over top of this picture. So I need to control that over here in my layer box. All I'm going to do is click and drag it up so it's over top of that, and now it'll show up over top this one. Okay. Alright, so now I just want to add in some text. I'm going to grab my text tool right over here, the horizontal type text tool. And anytime I click a tool over here, you'll notice I have tools up here, or these are the kind of tools for it. So I'm going to select the font I want. Now I might have some fonts that are different than yours because I do a lot of design work, so I've downloaded some other fonts. So I'm just going to choose a font. You would obviously want to be very selective with what font you choose, and you want to make sure you're choosing one that actually goes with the theme and that is legible so people can actually read it. So stay away from any cursive fonts because they're not good for book covers like this, because you want something that's bold and that's easy to see. Okay, so I'm going to choose the font color. I don't want it to be blue because I want it to be noticeable so that people can see it. But I'm thinking about making it maybe this yellow color that's in the Seaford logo. That way it kind of goes along with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the little color picker box. And then if you notice, I could either choose a color here, or I can move my mouse over here and I can grab a color from over here. So I'm going to grab this yellow. I'm going to hit OK. And now I can type. It's too big, so I'm going to select it. Right here is the sizing. I can put my mouse over the T here and just click and drag to resize. Alright. You can also resize it using your move tool, so if you find that it's a little too big and you want to just resize it quickly, you can use your move tool. Alright, and then I'm just going to quickly add in a theme real quick, because building a better tomorrow. Oh, to get it on a different line like I just did, all I did was use my enter key. Okay. Alright. Now, obviously I got some issues here with my sizing. You probably won't have these issues, so I'm just going to fix mine up real quick. And then I can make this bigger, maybe a different font. I might even make this a different color, maybe do this light blue. Oh, that's too dark. And let's choose something else for the font. Oh no, that's horrible. I want something that's kind of bold. That's not really going along with the font. Whatever, I'll just choose this. I'm going to make it bigger. Alright, let's just say this is how I wanted it. Just for time's sake. Alright, so let's say this is my design and I'm done with it. Okay? That kind of gives you the basic overview of the different tools that you'll need. You go to File, Save As, and you want to keep it as a PSD. Now I've already named it. I just want to make sure I'm saving it where I want it to be, so that you can find it. And then you just hit Save, hit OK. If you do not hit OK, it won't save it, so make sure you hit OK. And then you're done.